What up? This is Chess Plays Gabe. You already know what it is. This is day 60 of our road to 2000. Now, you may be able to hear it a little bit in my voice, but I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, so we're just going to try our best. But day 60, and we're at 1594 ELO, which means hopefully we can eclipse 1600 on day 60. That would be pretty cool. That would mark 200 points of ELO gained in this journey so far. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Sase Makedonsky won 1585 from North Macedonia. That's one of the coolest flags of all time from North Macedonia. They're going to play the ready opening into the Indian game, and then I transpose it into an Indian game. I feel like this is just the way to play this. I'm not really sure. This is a Torre attack. I'm not familiar, to be honest, but we're just going to continue developing here. And do I go here? Probably not. Do I go here? Probably not. Let's just, if we just castle here, they're going to push, takes, and then I could go back, but not sure that's a good move. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Jeez. Or do I go here? Takes, and then takes. That doesn't seem very good at all. Okay, so already I'm a little bit puzzled, but I think we can just castle here. If they push, I can go back. Okay, so they don't push. And in fact, I think I do want to get rid of my bishop here. Only because I want to put my knight on this square. Now if they push, I take, and I can take. And yeah, this kind of forces me to get rid of the bishop. Although, does it here? Yeah, it does. So we're just going to do that. And then we're going to push h6, and we're just going to tell my opponent to get out. Get out! Get out! Too much brain rot. Do we push this now? That doesn't seem very good, does it? You could also go for a6 or a5. I don't know. I've gotten a lesson in the King's Indian already, but I have not been practicing, so I don't really know what the move is here. Although I think I'm just going to play a6, just stop my opponent from coming in, and of course they can come in here if they want. But I would probably just take in that case. And now I feel like I can push, because I'm going to take with the knight, and they're going to push back. That's very fair. Kind of does just block in my bishop, doesn't it? So maybe we reroute. You know what? Maybe my knight comes over here. If they take, I guess I'll just take, opening up this file. And I want my knight to come back here, and then I want to push this pawn. Push. No, they do cover that, so maybe not quite yet, but hopefully soon. Let's just reroute the knights. Now I can take this way. And yeah, that's a very strong move, I feel like. Although it does weaken some squares. If I go here with my queen, is that crazy? I mean, it's probably not the smartest idea in the world, but if I just take, they take, which is not good. Or if I push, so maybe I don't think I can immediately push, because they just, first of all, here takes, and then I can't even go here. So let's think about going here, maybe here to hit this bishop. If they take, I'll take. And they do have these very strong central pawns. Yeah, I feel like I misplayed this already. Let's just go here. Let's go queen h4. I don't want to think about it too hard. My opponent is thinking pretty quickly here, so this f pawn break, I don't know if it even works, and that is interesting. I mean, yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense, actually. That makes a lot of sense. I could just go back and basically say you're not allowed to get back on this square. If they push, I'll probably just take. Yeah, wait, here if you push, takes. Then what? Then is my queen trapped? No, it's not. I just go. No, it could be trapped. Ooh, it could be trapped. Hold on. Let's do the calculation here. I could also go here. Takes. It's not a terrible idea. But it's also not a great idea, I feel like. All right. But I don't think I can take this. Oh, geez. So here they go here. My only choice is really to take, and they take, and then is my queen trapped? It does appear that my queen is trapped. Let's go back here. I'm just gonna say no. No, I'm good. And again, feeling like I have misplayed this pretty badly already, because now they're pushing their pawns on my king side, which is kind of the opposite of the point of this structure for me. If I push, takes. Let's go here. This is probably not great to just leave in the middle of the board, but yeah, I am gonna get rid of this bishop, and then I'm just probably gonna push this, try to break this up. This is not a move. This is a very weak pawn now. This is a very weak pawn now. Yeah, they prevent the push, makes perfect sense. But now takes. Now I can play this, I believe. And I'm just trying to free up my pieces, really. Yeah, they do just win a pawn. So let's move my king over here. Nope, that would be a terrible move. Let's move my king here to get out of the pin. This is not a fork, but it will be pretty soon. Yeah, that's also very fair. What if we did this? Then they're going to go here. I can go here. They can take. Oh man, I'm just like, I feel like I'm completely lost already. Here. No. Here, takes. I go here. Nope. That's terrible. That's all terrible. It's all terrible. All right, let's just go here. I mean, they're going to push this like almost without a doubt. They move out of the pin. That makes a lot of sense. Now I think I'm going to go here, pinning this pawn. I could bring this rook in. I could also have given a check, I guess, but I don't think it does anything. They just move to the corner. Okay, so they're going to actually move out of the way. That makes a lot of sense as well. But what if I drag this in and just start attacking this pawn? I mean, my king is not safe, but their king also not the safest. Let's okay, they're playing really quickly, so let's push this pawn. Just don't think about it too hard. They're playing exceedingly fast. Of course, if they just push, I'll just take, and then I can take this back. I do just want to take this pawn. I'm down 4 minutes on the clock. This is not looking like a candidate for 1600 game, I gotta say. Here takes. No. Here takes. Then my queen is under attack. Takes. Doesn't do anything. Let's create some threats, maybe. Here. Takes, and then I actually am threatening, maybe, if they allow me to take, I am threatening this. No, I'm not. No, I'm not at all, because it's protected 3 times. Wow, my opponent's playing really well. Or maybe I'm just playing really badly. I don't know. I am just down a clean pawn, and they have 3 central pawns that are all spread out, but so are mine. So, I mean, they have these 3 pawns on this side. I have these 3 pawns. Yeah, and now they have a pawn. Okay, wait, but that's just a free pawn at the end of the day. Let's just take that. I probably should have taken this first, actually. But, oh well. Maybe they had some kind of tempoing move. Okay, I'll take that. And then I'm going to take this. And then I can literally just like slide back. And I'm hitting this. Yeah, that is a strong move for sure. That is a very strong move. I completely missed that idea. Okay, let's just go here and try to cement our pawns. Yeah, no. That's very that's a very strong move. Another very strong move for my opponent. I'm feeling completely lost here because they're just going to push the pawn. No, if they push the pawn, I just take it. But I have to defend this. And I may, well, I could push and push. That's terrible, though. I could push first, they would just take. Yeah, what does that do? I'm not totally sure. This actually does allow me to push. So let's push. Let's free our bishop, and let's also open up this attack, this discover attack, which they seem to miss. Because again, they're playing really quickly. And I'm just really not sure what I'm supposed to be doing in this position. I guess now I can go here, but they take. But I go check, and I just trade it off, and then I lose the game probably. So what are they threatening? They're not threatening this. But now this pawn is just completely hanging. Is this hanging? Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, I'm in a really picklish position right now. I guess I could go here. Let's just go here, defend everything. If they push, I'll take. Check. Oh, that would be checkmate. So take. And then I should be fine. Okay, they sack the rook. Is that just mate? Is that literally just unstoppable mate? Wow. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, we're not making it to 1600 today. 73.9. I played with a 1450 elo. Let's just quickly run through this. I need to see where I went wrong. I'm supposed to push this pawn forward here? Why? Fair enough, I guess. I mean, this is all fine. And it was actually the right idea to trade off the bishop. Okay, so I wasn't playing bad moves. I think my opponent was just playing like really well. This is a blunder. Why is this a blunder? Because it just gives up a pawn. Fair enough. And it kind of opens up my entire... Okay, so instead they just want me to play this, and then they push, and then I can play this and basically cement everything down. Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, guys, I don't want to even analyze this at all. I really don't, because at this point I had a this was the right idea. Dang it, man, because they had the sack. I didn't see the sack at all, and I'm just supposed to trade it off and then push this and then lose this pawn, probably lose the next pawn, and then, you know, and then what? And then I take this pawn, and then it's just kind of a scrappy battle. Fair enough. That did not happen. Instead, I completely blundered the entire game, and I allowed them to probably have a brilliant sacrifice here. Yeah, and that's just mate. I'm not even going to look into that more. We're going to play another one because, you know what? I'm feeling a little tilted, and I'm going to give in today. I actually am going to give in today. It's been a rough day already, so we're just gonna try to play an Alekhines defense and win. Against Magic POV 1659 from Switzerland. We're going to play the Scandinavian variation. Hopefully they take. Yeah, I don't even actually like taking. I kind of like pushing, but whatever. Hopefully they bring their knight out, and I can push and pin the knight. Okay, we're going to pin the knight immediately. If they push, I'll go back and back. Then I'm going to make a claim to the center. So I'm going to make a claim to the center. They can't actually take this pawn. Not a lot of people realize that you can just take this pawn, but it's just a little bit too risky, in my opinion. Now they're going to push. Maybe. Okay, they do not push. Let's get our knight out, defending the pawn. And then we can get this rook out, or this bishop out. And then we have the choice of castling kingside or queenside. That's a move for sure. I kind of want to keep my bishop though, so let's just go here. That seems just kind of like a waste of a move because you're just getting your knight out for kind of no reason. You're getting your knight like out of the game completely. This is a much more active square for the knight. And I could even block off the knight's squares in the future maybe. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so they go there. I could just push here. Kind of just want to push. Is that crazy? Here, here, here. Let's push. If they go here, I mean, I might just castle. And then you can't take it still. So, yeah, if I castle queenside here, yeah, let's just castle queenside. And now your bishop, oh, you do have a check. You do have a check, which I completely missed. But I have this, wait a minute, and that defends the pawn. Sorry, I'm playing really, really fast right now. I don't know what's gotten into me. Bullet brain is taking over. Okay, but I actually feel pretty good about this position now. I'm going to bring my bishop out, hitting this this pawn, pinning it to the king. Probably best move is just to like move over. They don't do that at all. Instead, they decide to smother their king a little bit. Let's see. Can I go in with my knight? And then maybe push, push, takes, takes, takes. Do I bring my rook into the battle? I think I should probably bring my rook in. But I want to be aggressive, so let's play knight d4. Maybe with ideas of even going here and here. And then sacking or something to try to get this open. Okay, they're just going to allow me to take. I don't really want to take, though. What if I were to just go here and here now? Takes, takes. Yeah, let's push this pawn. If they go here, I'll just slide back. Right, of course. That is and has been a move. It's really annoying, but I'm just going to move my king out of the way. And then I'm probably just going to go here. And then you are forced to go back again. I mean, they've moved this bishop around quite a few times at this point. Let's see what my opponent decides to do here. Yeah, I do just have to be faster on the clock. That's like a big thing that I'm still struggling with because I just like to think, I guess, guys. I just like thinking. Now that is a move for sure. If I take, that opens this up, and then I have this move maybe. Or I could just move back, but then they can just continue tempoing me. So I don't love that. Now here they can't take. If I go here, takes, check. Actually, this is still a move, but what am I threatening with this? Takes? I'm not sure. Here. I would have to go something like this, and then there's this. I take. Let's just slide back. They're probably just going to play this. Okay, they go there. Let's go here with the idea that, yeah, this bishop is forced to move back to the square again, and then I can immediately push. I mean, that has to be the tempoing move. I think they were supposed to push this pawn first. Now if they push this pawn, I am just going to take. Yeah, so now I can push this pawn. And feel like, okay, well, I guess they could take first. But then I take the rook, so it's actually not that good. Wow, so they're hitting my queen, but this is a check, so I can just take this for free. So let's do that. Yeah, I have to take this for free with a check. And then I'm going to go here. Well, actually, no. Then I'm going to chop off the knight. Then I'm going to go here. And then you're kind of cooked. Opponent's probably going to resign here. This is a 1659, by the way. This may be my highest rated opponent. I didn't even realize this. This may be the highest rated opponent I've ever played. Wow, that is an interesting move. Let's go here. And if they take this way, I'm just going to take. Yeah, wait. That was a terrible move, I feel like, because you're taking away the defenses of your own pieces here. Because they take that way. And now I could just take and simplify, but I think I'm just going to go here. Just basically say, oh no, my pawn, and threaten checkmate. And the only way for you to stop it is to go here. Or there. In which case I can push. If I push, they go here. I go here. Okay. It's interesting. I'm gonna push. They're probably forced to push here. I go here. Yeah. Yep. I don't want them to lock it down. Oh, actually, no, I can't take this because of this, but let's go here. Yeah, I don't care if you take this, to be honest. In fact, it's probably just going to allow me to lift my rook. I can go yeah, you can't go here because I would take. So if you take this, I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go here. And I'm putting double pressure on this. This is defended twice, which is very nice. My king appears to be pretty safe. Appears being the key word here. And they're not going to take. I could just go here also and just trade off. I mean, why not, right? I'm up. Oh, I'm not even up material. How did I not end up material? Wow, am I stupid? I totally thought I was winning here. I mean, I think I'm winning positionally, but I thought I was winning in material as well. Let's go here. Again, if they decide to take, I'm going to go here. And I will just chop this off. I don't really care. And then if they go... Wow, what? All right, well, now I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to stack. This actually allows me to... I'm threatening this. Not really, but kind of. Yeah. Now, if I take here, you're actually forced to take this way, which leads to this check and then checkmate. So you'd have to take this way. So now I actually... Wait. Did I already have that? I think I already had that. No, I didn't, because then they could take this way and hit my queen. And there's nothing past it. All right. I'm not playing the best chess right now, but I think we may get this win. We just may. And this would put us up 10 points of ELO, which would bring us up to 1596, still edging 1600. Pause. We're getting there, though. They do decide to take. That's probably the best idea. And I'm going to take this way. Now you can just take this for free, I guess, if you want. But no, you can't, because I would take this. Or maybe even this. And then, actually, there's ideas here of sacking the rook. So you really cannot take this pawn by any means. Let's see what my opponent's got cooking here. I'm really surprised. Okay, they're threatening checkmate. They are threatening checkmate. I think the best way to stop... Oh, no, it's not checkmate. I still have a couple moves, so I can't really take this, though. Can I? They're weirdly safe here. It's kind of annoying. It's actually really kind of annoying. Although, can I push? Can I push? Because takes, check, here, checkmate. I think I have this push. I have time to calculate. So here, if they take this way, check, only move, here, checkmate, or here, check, and here, checkmate. Here, if they take this way, then I can sack the rook, takes, and it's the same situation, check. Here I go checkmate, here I go check, and checkmate. I do believe I have this. I think it's fast enough too, because here if they were to do something like, no, they just don't have any checkmate ideas here with my bishop. So my bishop is a hero. I think I can push this pawn, and I think we may get a brilliant move here. We just may, because again, if you take this way, I'll sack. Yeah, I'm going to sack. I don't think my opponent saw this. I'm going to sack. You don't have to take back, I guess, which I didn't think about, but then I'll just take your bishop. And then I guess I'm still threatening some stuff. Okay, so they do that. Ooh, that's an interesting move, actually. I think that forces me to take, because I can't take here, because then it would be check, takes, and checkmate. Okay, fair enough. I guess I'll have to take. But then I can just go here. Or even, yeah, I can just go here, and if you go here... my opponent is defending quite well here. I don't want to play a move like this or this, because I feel like it's just wasting time. So if I go here, what's my opponent's next move? They go here. I can literally just do this, so it's not a big deal. No, and then I have this. So I'm going to force my opponent to do something. I go here, they go here, I can play check. They have to go back. I can then go here, double defending this checkmate. Yeah, this bishop truly is a hero. We're going to take this with check. I could have gone check as well, I guess. But now I'm going to go here, and I don't think there's any way you can save your bishop. Because if you just move the bishop out of the way, I don't have check, do I? Jeez, man. I guess I have this, threatening this mate, eventual mate. There's probably mates everywhere that I'm just missing, but yeah, now that my queen is protecting this square, I mean, of course, they still have this, and then I guess I would just, I don't know, push a6, and then I'm totally fine. No, but then they might have a perpetual. Maybe I would have to go here. Here, check, here, check. Oh, man, maybe there is a perpetual. That would be really annoying. Okay, so here though, no, it's too slow because I just have this. So I'm gonna go here. There's no checkmate. I protect the checkmate. I am playing with fire a little bit, but I don't think there's a way to stop this unless you give up your queen or your bishop. And even if you give up your bishop, I think it's still over because here, check, here, mate. It's a much better game, in my opinion. I probably missed a couple wins here, but okay, but that's just going to be mate. Let's just make sure. Check, here, checkmate. Check, that's the only move. Checkmate, okay. I didn't miss anything, and we get the win. Very, very, very nice. Back up to 1596. We just cannot reach that 1600 mark. But you know what they say, win or lose, which we did both of today. It's time to look at this graph. Let's look at this graph, guys. What do we got here? What do we have here? 78.6% accuracy. Did I blunder here? Was this the rook? Yeah, the rook sack was actually not a move at all. Wow. Okay. Let's dive into this game a little bit. I thought it was going to be a brilliant move. It was not. This is all theory here, and yeah, I'm actually really not playing the best moves in this position. They want me to just push the pawn immediately, and they actually want me to go all the way back with my bishop, probably to reroute to here if I had to guess, but yeah, I get my knight out. Yeah, and that, again, I kind of knew that was not the best move. They did just want me to take. And then I just pushed the pawn, continuing kind of my claim to the center, but it's not what happened. I just go here, And yeah, that's why that's a bad move. It's actually best to do this, and it's best to do this. Amazing. Good to know that I had the right idea there. And pushing the pawn, yeah. Okay, going back is good. This is good. This is all good. And I guess oh yeah, I could have taken this way because takes, I take the queen and promote, and then you're kind of forced to take back, and then I'm just up 5 points of material. So where did I go wrong here? Yeah, I needed to take this because it was hitting the queen. Like, what am I thinking? Just not playing very good chess right now. Takes, and then takes. It's a check. They would have to take back, and then I would just be up 7 points of material. But of course, I was like, oh no, I'll just take the knight to threaten some kind of weird checkmate that just doesn't work. Like, it just doesn't work at all. I was supposed to go here to hit this, then they go here, and then what? And then I just go here, and then I'm still threatening this move. They would have to go, well, yeah, that's not actually good. What would I do here? Just, okay. Because, yeah, they can't actually take that. Why does that say it's the best move and then it says it's an inaccuracy? Inaccuracy? Well, either way, we're getting a little too deep here. Instead, we get this position, and they really want me to just, whoa, you want me to completely sack the bishop. Why? Because of check. Wow. And this is why we do our tactics, ladies and gentlemen. And that would be checkmate. That would be such an awesome move. And I did not see it at all. But here we are. This is also a mistake. I was actually supposed to take the bishop, which actually makes a lot more sense because now I can push. And now there's not 2 pawns to defend that. Now you go here, but I do just take with check, right? And you're kind of forced to go here. Then I defend the mate. You go check. I go here. Yeah, what about this potential perpetual? That's what I was thinking about. Oh, now it's just a draw. It is actually a draw. So, okay. Well, I didn't want to take a draw, of course. So I guess I played the right moves to not take a draw. My opponent completely missed that this was a blunder, and instead blunders completely back. And I find the mate. Wow, I found a mate in 6 here. Wow. Okay, no, I didn't. I was supposed to go check, and then here, and then check, and then here, and then check, and then here, and then checkmate. Obviously, totally missed that, but it's fine. We get the win regardless, and yeah, and this is just mate. I don't think it was going to be really hard to get out of that regardless, but not the best played game by me. 78.6%. We'll take it. I played like an 1800, and that's going to do it for this episode, for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really, really, really want to get up to 1600, hopefully tomorrow. But if you like this kind of content, please make sure to come back tomorrow because I will be right here. And this has been Chess Plays Gabe, the channel where I get absolutely demolished in chess, or sometimes possibly win, or sometimes both, like today. This is kind of a longer one, so thank you guys for sticking out to the end, and I'll see you tomorrow. Go do something fun, be yourself, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.